You got to start tanning your balls, bro.
What's up? What's up, everybody? This is your boy Chainsaw. How we doing on that fucking sound and video? Should be good. We're like literally streaming everywhere. Everywhere with Twitter, because fuck that. It's gonna be a short one. Not too short. I'll fuck around and play some Factorio real quick. But yeah. What up? Lady Danger. What up? Good to see you. Man. If you're wondering if I had prepared content, the answer is fuck no. I work early tomorrow, so it kind of is what it is. I bought a new chair though, and that seems to be kind of a happening thing these days for folks to buy chairs. It's nice. You might notice I'm a little bit lower to the ground. Whoa. I didn't even know this. The arms move up. Oh, that's cool. Hey. It doesn't give me much more room for the ass, but yeah, I kind of like this. It's not bad. It wasn't it wasn't terribly expensive. The one that I was looking at originally, they didn't even have in stock, so we ended up with what we ended up with. But I kind of like the fact that I'm a little bit lower to the ground, because the other thing was like a monster, an absolute fucking monster. And you know, so anytime I would be at work, I would be like lurched over the fucking table, Just horrible. Absolutely fucking horrible. It was a mind eraser, truly. But yeah. Um, that's kind of what that's been. But I'm excited. I'm excited to to try and get back into the swing of things, get back in the stream of things, as it were. It's been a little while. Last time I tried to stream, I streamed for probably 2-3 hours. Had the absolute worst fucking headache possibly imaginable. Hopefully that's my one and done for the year. I rarely get headaches at all, and made it about an hour in, and I felt like my brain was going to absolutely explode. It was so fucking bad. So fucking bad. But yeah. So that's kind of what it was. I brought up a little bit last time I was streaming, some of the stuff that had happened. I didn't get into the big cancellation part, unfortunately, because of the thing. I honestly wanted to cut stream like significantly earlier than I actually did. And look at this. I got my arms up here and shit. This is so wild. Usually I'm just so fucking rigid. And this is a new experience. It's like, it's kind of weird. I kind of like this. I can reach out and I can fucking autism this fucking thing. I like that. I like being able to like actually see what's happening on all of the screens. Except for this one. But we'll work it out. I'm actually planning on moving all of this shit over there since I have free space now. It's wild. But we'll see. We'll see. I like the idea of having the extra room. Honestly, this thing gives me plenty of room to swivel around.
You got to start tanning your balls, bro.
What up, abnormal preacher? Preach here, preach here. What up? Thanks for the follow. I think I didn't read that. I'm gonna have to just turn those off or something. Let you guys see that. But yeah, it was a wild experience. Like usually I'm way up in the air. Do not enjoy this, but this is neat. I like this. We can do some things. I'm very much enjoying this vibe. It feels good. We can flex a little bit, show off some of the I gotta maybe adjust the angle of the camera, You guys got a good shot of my Soylent and empty fucking headset boxes and shit. Whatever the fuck that is. There's nothing embarrassing back there, I don't think, so we'll run with it. But yeah. So last time I streamed, I didn't get into this too much, and I don't honestly, there's I don't really know how to go about it per se. Because it involved elements that I didn't really want to discuss on stream. So we'll just say it like this. So I saw someone make a comment. I think it was Rico, actually. So I saw Rico Rants make a comment. This was several weeks ago, right? Obviously it's been a while since I streamed, so this story hasn't, gotten a chance to get talked about on stream. So I saw Rico had made a comment. I can't even remember what it was, but it seemed really, really fucking base to me. And if I had the tweets, this would be a better story. Long story short, I basically agreed with Rico on it. And some comments were made. There was a bit of a back and forth. I stated my case, which has always been the case. Well, maybe not always been the case. But ever since I left the RadFem community that I previously belonged to, it has always been the case, save for that few months of introspection, where turf adjacents had convinced me, otherwise. But pretty much when I found out that my positions were objectively correct and intersectional, and that the lack of a better way to say it, the turf light, we say that turf light community that I'd belonged to was objectively transphobic AF, and pushing that sort of messaging. Pretty much since then, my message has been the same. Intersectionality wins the day. Radical feminism shits on the day, and intersectional feminism is literally the antithesis and cure of, well, a solipsistic worldview. Be that a solipsistic worldview of, radfems, of femcells, or even incels. Literally the antidote to that mindset. Literally been that's been the cornerstone of my intersectionality. Regardless. And so I stated my case, simply put, right? And boy, oh boy, you would not believe the fucking psychotic fucking TERFs who had me in the quote tweets and in my replies. Boy, it was wild. It was absolutely wild. I woke up the next day, my phone was blowing up. It was a lot of fun. Became a whole thing. And yeah, it was just sort of a testament to my correctness, that if you mention radical feminism and you mention intersectional feminism at all on social media, and let's say if someone pushes back on that, or in this case it was quite a bit of pushback, and I'm guessing that most of the folks who are arguing in good faith, or what I assumed was good faith at the time, hindsight is what it is, but I can only assume that the folks who I assumed were arguing in good faith, were basically doing so under the premise that that what the messaging that I was getting across with regard to radical feminism was in some way mansplaining feminism, if you will. Sort of. I mean, if you looked at the concept of feminism and intersectionality with a gender essentialist mindset, you really don't have too much of an option to not consider it in that light. Am I not? Where am I on here? Should I not be? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just checking. But yeah, if you look at it from not an intersectional perspective, if you buy the radfem rhetoric, if you buy the gender essentialist rhetoric, it's actually quite difficult to not to have that perspective, that you see a mask presenting person with a beard, dude bro, right? Kind of got a little bit of this going on, a little bit of that, yeah, when you see a guy who when you see this and he's talking about, no, let me tell you, these women, they got this feminism thing all wrong. Here's how we actually bring equity amongst the here's how we eliminate the hierarchy of the gender roles, ladies. Automatically, if you're looking at that from a gender perspective or a gender essentialist perspective, you're gonna get some wild fucking shit in your head. And I get that. I totally get that. And I think that's exactly what happened, for the most part. And again, arguing in good faith, maybe, possibly. I start to wonder now, but regardless, I had so many fucking trans rights. True. I had so many fucking TERFs though, all up in my replies. I had the quote tweets. I mean, I had the classic turds, classic turds. I had these classic fucking psychopaths. Names that I would recognize. I think Raina was one, that you would see on social media, on Twitter, in just making disgusting gender essentialist or otherwise points, just NB-phobic as fuck, right? I had these people all up in my replies, making all sorts of quote tweets and da-da-da. It was a thing. It was definitely a thing, for sure. And, yeah, so, but the thing is, though, the other people who are arguing against me, the other leftists who are arguing against me, they had TERFs who were agreeing with them, because And I don't think that they even realized that these were fucking TERFs. I don't think that they realized, I don't think that they looked into their profiles until much later when they would start saying just wild ass shit. And then it was, oh, well, da da da. And I couldn't help but point out, and I always like to do this, because when someone tries to argue against me on something like that, whether it's feminism, whether it's intersectionality, whenever it's, racial relations, look at the people who are agreeing with the positions, that are antithetical to mine. Who's agreeing with you? Do you have neo-Nazis who are taking positions, who are agreeing with your positions? Do you have TERFs and transphobes, and biphobes? Do you have people who have sussy opinions about trans mask people? Do you have people who have sussy opinions about, non-binary people as whether or not they're actually men or actually women? Women light? Men light? What do they feel about when they're passing, when they're not? What they consider? You've got to look at that sort of thing. And that's really what, for me, is, how are their opinions on neo-pronouns, Like, it should be plain as fucking day. I don't understand it. But, I guess to folks who aren't really involved in that sort of thing and don't have a grasp on intersectionality, I mean, that word gets thrown around. I throw it around constantly because, basically it's a test. I want to see if your fucking feminism is for real or if it's bullshit. Is it intersectional or is it just bullshit? How the fuck did that light keep turning off? Oh my God. Hold on. We're gonna try and do this. Oh, kicking everything over. Ripping that fucking thing off my head. All right. And then Chainsaw said, "Let there be light." But yeah, you gotta, you gotta really look at that shit, right? Who is it that's, agreeing, with your positions, or rather, who is it and why? What are their motivations that they're, antithetical to mine? If you want to have that kind of conversation, I love that. I really do, because I've done my homework. I've looked into Fiat Lux. Fiat. Well, we used to be that kind of channel, but the stock market tanked and we all got fucked. But yeah, no, it's something that I try to keep in mind when it comes to that sort of thing, and just generally, just broadly, I think that like I say, a lot of people, that word gets thrown around so much by people who I don't think have a grasp of what intersectionality actually is. And I don't blame them. I don't blame the lay person who follows, their favorite content creator, on social media, their favorite streamer, their favorite blogger, their favorite author, their favorite shit poster. Yeah, I don't blame them for that, but I do blame the content creators, because they have a let there be light in Latin. Ah, yes. Apparently my Latin's not as good as I claim it to be. But I do blame the content creators. It's definitely something that I think for the most part, that folks should take more responsibility of if they're going to be discussing these topics, especially if they're going to be discussing these topics, online. I don't claim to like read a ton of feminist theory. I don't claim to read a ton of anything really, but to grasp these concepts, and be able to consider how, well, for instance, intersectionality works, in a regular social setting with like normal people who go outside and touch fucking grass and know what the sun looks like. You know what I mean? Because most folks literally are not concerned with this sort of thing. Most folks are concerned with like bills, and that's what makes this kind of politics more, I think, more difficult to disseminate. So the work itself should be disseminated, right? Like, why would you want to create a fucking hug box of people who just agree with your positions? If you care about something, that is so fucking important, to you, but so fucking important to society broadly, why would you want to gatekeep that? Why would you want to gatekeep anything with regard to egalitarianism? It's beyond me. It's beyond parity. It's actually just parody. It's literally LARPing. You know, and you see that. You see that a ton. Look at what's look what's going on you know, in recent news. We've got reproductive rights is on the chopping block. Now they're talking about, oh God, I should have prepared any kind of content. What is this? What is this? I could literally just open up Twitter and find this, but I'll see if I can find a. Am I lagging? What are you doing? Do I have too much shit open here? Possibly. All right, so let's close some of this. I don't know if it's necessary.
You got
to
to start
all
tanning your
open.
balls, bro.
Crumpled Declarat 2. Thank you for the follow. Must have fucked up that. All right, we're gonna close this. Currently noticed Taryn. YouTube is lonely. YouTube is lonely. I do not pay, you can tell I do not pay attention to those chats. Oh, hey, what up, Taryn? Okay, holy shit, dude. No wonder this is fucking lagging. Okay. 5 hours ago. Wow, there's a whole lot of this. All right. So let's take a look at some of this here. Hold on. We are lagging a little bit, but you know what? I'll take it. We might be able to fix that in a bit. I close some of these fucking tabs. Just let me know if it's lagging on your end there. Okay. No, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Type that before I read the, you know, already. Oh yeah, no, for real. I don't even know what Facebook is looking like right now, but I hope they're not. I hope it's not a riot. Good luck. If you're in Facebook chat and you're wondering what the fuck's going on, chainsawccc.com/live. We got the site chat. Come on down. You can get a colored name in chat for only $5 a month or more. Come on down. So Alabama IVF patients describe heartbreak, anger after ruling. What the fuck? Why? Oh my God. Hold on. All right, this is why I'm definitely going to have to fix this shit. My fucking screens. Oh my God. I honestly have no idea what that's about. That's a brand new thing that has actually never happened before. Holy shit, dude. Whoa. We got way too much going on there. All right. Whoa. Yeah, I actually have no idea what the fuck that is. That's a new one. That's never happened before. Okay. Let's pull that over here also. Okay. All right. Where's that fucking article? Jesus. All right. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I don't know. That's like literally just my TVs just went out. I got some cords and whatnot. And they just plugged out. I don't know if it's overheating or what the fuck that is. I know I do have a loose wire, but that's wild. All right. So let's check this out. Hope to God that doesn't happen again. Might have to close some shit. All right. That light's off. You know what? Fuck that light. So Birmingham, Alabama. Tori Beasley dreamed of having 3 kids, and she and her husband turned to IVF, in vitro fertilization, for you folks who have no idea, right? The mental health therapist was in her doctor's office when she got the news that the clinic was pausing IVF treatments. The decision came in the wake of the Alabama Supreme Court, a ruling that called into question the future of some fertility treatments in the state. It was a gut punch. It was literally a gut punch. Beasley said Tuesday. She said the medicine delivered to help prepare her body is just sitting on her floor. In vitro fertilization patients in Alabama described postponed pregnancies, canceled appointments, and uncertainty surrounding if they'll be able to access frozen embryos already created in the hopes of growing their families. While state legislators have promised to try to craft a legislative solution, patients said they're left waiting. Health and Human Services Secretary Javier Becerra visited Alabama to lead a roundtable discussion with a group of IVF patients on Tuesday in Birmingham. Becerra said the decision has had a heart-wrenching consequences, and it underscored the importance of the protections for reproductive care that were lost when Roe v. Wade was overturned. When Roe went down, it took away health care rights, and it did more than just abortion care. Alabama justices this month said 3 couples had in vitro embryos destroyed in an accident at a storage facility could pursue wrongful death lawsuits in their extrauterine children. Make sure the sound is set back over here. The ruling treating an embryo the same as a child or gestating fetus under the wrongful death statute raised concerns about civil liabilities for clinics. It had an immediate chilling effect on the availability of IVF in the Deep South state. 3 of the largest clinics in the state swiftly announced a pause on IVF services. This affects real people. This affects real families. Dr. Rachel Charles, an internal medicine physician, IVF patient, said. Charles said she was unsure if she would ever be able to have children because of her lupus diagnosis and the medication that she takes. She and her husband turned to IVF and went through an egg retrieval. After medical complications and a heavy physical and emotional toll, they postponed an embryo transfer from February until late March or April. Then they were told their clinic was ceasing IVF. Fucking Jesus Christ, can you imagine? Well, we're not guaranteed that the embryo that we had would have actually worked. We're now in limbo. We're sitting here going to be able to try and make a family. Are we going to stay in Alabama if this does not change? Elizabeth Goldman, one of the few women to give birth after undergoing a uterus transplant, held a photo of her 4-month-old daughter who was born through IVF. Goodman said that she planned to begin to gear up for another round of IVF this spring in the hopes of having a second child before doctors have to remove her transplanted uterus. I'm basically at a standstill. My whole entire journey revolved around IVF and being able to do another embryo transfer, Goldman said, with an entire medical team involved in her care. Goodman said she can't just easily go to another state to pursue IVF. It's fucking Jesus Christ, dude. Alabama lawmakers said they are gasping for a possible solution. Republican Governor Kay Ivey said Tuesday she anticipates having a bill on my desk very shortly while ensuring the legislature has time to get this right. In Alabama, as I said last week, we work to foster a culture of life, and that includes IVF. The legislature is diligently working on addressing this issue as we speak. Ivey said Tuesday, Alabama lawmakers have proposed separate proposals in Montgomery. Republican Senator Tim Melson, a doctor, introduced legislation Tuesday that would largely provide civil and criminal immunity for IVF services. House Minority Leader Anthony Daniels, Democrat, proposed a bill saying that a fertilized human egg or a human embryo outside of a uterus is not considered an unborn child or human being for any purpose under state law. The court decision created great uncertainty for physicians who are trying to figure out how they can move forward. A spokesman for a group representing providers said, easiest thing to do is return to what the state of the law was trying to do prior. The ruling, which is clearly a clear legal distinction between an in vitro fertilized egg and a fetus developing in a woman's womb. Sean Tipton, Chief Advocacy and Policy Officer at the American Society for Reproductive Medicine. Holy shit, dude. That's fucking wild. Just Jesus Christ. Where was this at? Okay, so that was... What was the date on this one? 27, so that was yesterday. Okay, and this is the one from today. Republicans block Senate bill to protect nationwide access to IVF treatments. All right. Senate Republicans block legislations that would protect access to in vitro fertilization, objecting to vote on the issue Wednesday, even after widespread backlash to a recent ruling by the Alabama Supreme Court that threatens the practice. Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith, a Mississippi Republican, objected to a request for a vote by Senator Tammy Duckworth, a Democrat from Illinois, who used IVF treatments to have her 2 children after struggling with years of infertility. Duckworth's bill, hang on. All right. Duckworth's bill would establish a federal right to the treatment, as Alabama's ruling has upended fertility care in the state, and families who had already started the process face heartbreak and uncertainty. Several clinics in the state announced they were pausing IVF services as they sort out last week's ruling, which said that frozen embryos can be considered children under the state law. The court said that 3 Alabama couples who lost frozen embryos during an accident at a storage facility could sue the fertility clinic and the hospital for wrongful death of a minor child. Holy shit. Can you imagine the possibility of food stamps claiming all of these dependents on your taxes? I'm just saying. Holy shit. The implications. I mean, that's almost not a joke. Words have meaning, folks. Democrats have immediately seized on the election year ruling, warning that other states could follow Alabama's lead and that other rights could be threatened as well in the wake of this U.S. Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade and the federal right to an abortion in 2022. Congress passed similar legislation in 2022 that would protect the federal right to same-sex marriage and interracial marriages. Mark my words, we don't act now, it'll only get worse. Abortion opponents have pushed laws in at least 15 states based on the idea that a fetus should have the same rights as a person. Frozen embryos, though. I mean, we just doing things at this point. We just making shit up for no reason. Holy fuck, my dude. Hyde-Smith defended the Alabama Supreme Court decision that found frozen embryos can be considered children under state law. Republicans widely hold the stance that the federal government should not interfere with state-level decisions on the reproductive care after the Dobbs v. Jackson court decision in 2022 left decisions on abortion restrictions up to the states. I mean, this is clearly why it doesn't need to just be up to fucking anyone in Alabama. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. Holy fucking shit, though. No one in Alabama should be trusted with this. This is too much for them. This is. And I'm speaking of the normal people in Alabama too. It's in your own best interest to just play dumb. This isn't, holy shit, dude. Out of fucking control. At the same time, Alabama lawmakers are scrambling to find new ways to protect the treatments. The former President Donald Trump, the frontrunner of the GOP presidential nomination, said he would strongly support the availability of IVF. Trump called on lawmakers in Alabama to preserve access to the treatment. Well, this should be interesting. Many GOP lawmakers also reinforced that their support for IVF services. Soon after the decision, Alabama Senator Katie Britt made calls to fellow Republicans, including Trump, to argue for the importance of supporting the treatments, emphasizing that they are pro-life and pro-family, according to a person familiar with the calls. What the fuck did you think was going to happen here, folks? I'm just saying, like, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Come on, stop it. Stop it already. Statement of ruling, Britt said that defending life and ensuring continued access to IVF services for loving parents are not mutually exclusive. Well, it stands to reason that we've cut out exceptions, for rape and incest, when it comes to reproductive rights. Why not though, right? It makes sense. It's too much like right. Holy shit. I can't even strongly support his sneaker. True. Oh my god. I can't afford that shit. Oh, and they're ugly. Oh man. I mean, this is just the natural progression of things. I feel no reason to not consider that it would always have just ended up like this anyway. It is what it is. Other Republicans agreed. Texas Senator Ted Cruz, one of the more vocal opponents of abortion in the Senate, said he supports IVF and believes it's entirely life-affirming. Kansas Senator Roger Miller, former obstetrician, said he'd referred patients for IVF treatments for 25 years in his practice. We are pro-family party, and there's nothing more pro-family than helping couples have a baby. Well, I mean, I don't know, bro. It seems to go against the whole ideology, doesn't it? That's why we're in this situation, isn't it? It's not your body, so it's not your choice. I mean, these things are like frozen in a tube. You know what I mean? We got to protect the sanctity of life. That's a baby, right? What do you mean? Come on now. It makes sense to me based on the bullshit that they spew everywhere else. Why are they mad now? Live in the soup that you fucking cook. You made the roux. Fucking sleep in the stew, you fucking bastards. Still, it's the second time Republicans have blocked Duckworth's bill. By bringing it up again, Democrats said they're challenging GOP senators to display real support for IVF access after many this week issued statements criticizing the Alabama ruling. Democrats held the Senate floor for 45 minutes Wednesday with a series of speeches deriding the overturn of Roe v. Wade. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said on Tuesday, Republicans who have denounced the Alabama ruling are like the arsonist who set a house on fire and say, why is it burning? True! That's what I'm saying. Let him fucking sleep in it. It's fine. It's fine. This is all fine here. This is just the Republican way. This is what we're doing. Why are you mad? Why are you mad, bro? This is what you wanted? This is not what you wanted? Where did you think this is going to go? This is literally the equivalent to, what was she wearing? What, you don't like it now? What's the matter? I'm just saying. For Ducksworth, the bill holds how deep. Holy shit! What are you guys doing over here? They're getting wild. Come here. Come here. Come here. Well, not you. You were actually acting right. All right, come here. We don't have enough room up here for you now. You can't just come up here and hang out. Oh, I know. All right. For Duckworth's bill, the bill holds deep personal significance after she was seriously injured while piloting a Black Hawk helicopter in Iraq. She became an amputee and was only able to have her own children, ages 5 and 9, through IVF. Damn. After a decade of struggling with infertility after my service in Iraq, I was only able to get pregnant through the miracle of IVF. And Duckworth said in the Senate floor, IVF is the reason I get to experience the chaos and beauty, the stress and joy that is motherhood. She called her infertility one of the most heartbreaking struggles of my life. My miscarriage more painful than any I would have earned on the battlefield. Holy shit, dude. Yeah. We do have the kitty. Wow, there must be a fucking delay. Oh my god. Because I pulled that up a minute ago. Holy shit, though, that's wild. So yeah, so that's what's going on there. That's some wild shit. Jesus. And that's kind of we're gonna see as we move forward on this how that all plays out. That's certainly gonna be something. All right. Hey, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Hey. Come here. What? Not you? Good. You were over here. You just came over. Hello. Hello. I know we don't have the same spot you can sit. It's not quite as nice as the other chair. I know. The other chair was much nicer for you. You could hang out. This one has tiny arms. But you know what? That's okay. Tiny arms are good. You're gonna love this. Wow, why is that showing up on there? Oh wow, that is up on the screen there. Oh neat. All right. Okay, thank you. All right. You know, I gave them a box. I should have put the box on the other. I'm just typing on the influence. Oh, that's fair. I gave them a box. I should have put the box on the other side of the room. I think a little bit further from everything. Holy shit! Hey, hey, what are you doing? Okay, there you go. Do it over there. That's great. All right. So, I did not pull up any video content, just shit to read. Fun things to look at, I think. Yeah, clips. You know what? We might just save those. Go over some of that stuff here in a little bit. I want to get started on this fucking Factorio, though. That way I can actually say, hey, we played some Factorio. We did this on stream. So I think we'll get started with that. See if we can get some of that other audience in on some of this. All right. So here's Factorio, right? Hopefully they don't fuck us out of a map. We get a really good one. That would be nice. Alright, so we're gonna go replay. Yeah, I don't guess all this matters so much. Alright, so this is Factorio. Basically, your ship crashed, and you gotta figure out a way to get off this fucking planet, right? But there's natives. This is Factorio Free Play. Your task is to launch a rocket into space. Ta-da! You'll need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small, work your way up with automation. Don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. Colony simulator. Love that. Okay, we are... Holy shit, really? You're in a fucking desert, which means there are no trees, which means that we are going to get completely fucked when it comes to pollution. Oh my god. Alright. I do not love that. Been a little while since I've played this, so my hotkeys might not be what they should be. So Taryn, under the influence. Under the influence of what? What you drinking, buddy? Jack Daniels and Coke. Holy shit. I would literally die. I don't know. Then again, I haven't had anything really strong in a while. I guess I don't technically drink. Like, I have a ton of liquor. I mean, a ton of liquor. But I've also had it since, like, 2019, 2020-ish, you know? I don't know the last time that I've had anything so strong. It's the old Jack and Coke. Hit it with that Jack and Pepsi. I don't know what I would do. It would probably tear me up. I'd have to hit the old, what is that? The Rolaids or some shit. My chaser would be Pepto. That would have to be some type of way. Alright, so we don't really want to get rid of any trees, so we can keep at least some kind of coverage here. Little girl, get to sleep. Oh man, I hear you. Yeah, I wanted to just kind of do a short one, so I'll probably just kind of like build a little format here. And then we might look at a couple other tweets that I'd seen and maybe pull some articles. I've got some articles about some local politics that had pulled up. But we'll see. Okay. So what we got going on here? We got iron ore. This is just water and I guess the crash ship. Okay, great. We got copper over here. We got more iron over here. We got stone. We got coal. Crude oil. We got psycho fucking mantises. I guess we got some trees over yonder. Okay, well, it's not bad. I guess we got just about everything we need. Fairly close. Where the fuck was that coal? Way the fuck over here? It's not a whole bunch. This'll work, though. Do not love how this is working out, though. Alright. See if I can remember how to fucking play this game from the beginning. It's been a little while. Alright. So we're gonna need that there. We got fuel. And so we're gonna need any more steel. Okay. So we're gonna need iron ore. I guess I could always turn the volume up on this a little bit. Bad? Literally autism simulator. That's probably my favorite thing about this fucking game, though. You're wondering what I mean about that? We'll see. So let's do this. We just put this guy here, right? Actually. And then put this guy here. We should just be able to start it up like that, right? Yeah. That's constantly feeding that guy, and then we got what? Build a miner over here. I'll mine some ore. Some fucking iron ore. And then what? Build another coal mine or whatever. Drill. Hey, what are you doing? Trying to escape? Let me out, bro. I'll go get my own snacks. They had to give me like the absolute weirdest fucking map though. I don't love that for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a fucking track from over there to over here. Holy shit. Personally, there is not a faster way of going about this than mining by hand. think we might have got fucked as far as a map here. Actually. I'm sure there's a faster way of doing this, but I do not recall what it is.
You got to start tanning your balls, bro.
Dirty GIF. What up, though? Thanks for the follow, yo. Let's start making some of these. got a knockout and got to work in the morning. I hear that. Well, thanks for stopping by. I got to work myself in the morning, so I figure I'll give this a little bit, and then I'll be hitting that myself. Yeah, thanks for stopping out. I don't stream too often, so you know, this is kind of just getting back in the swing of things, I guess. Doing a short one, walking around. Basically, I usually, you know, have like some kind of prepared content, but yeah, not this time. It's not so much. Figured I would get by with my good looks. See how that does me. Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. There we go. Now we got some shit going on here. Do not love this fucking map arrangement. Jesus Christ. How am I already creating this much fucking pollution? What? Literally from what? So if we are so close to so many bodies of water, we should be able to do something different here. Might have been what I should have done in the first place. You know what? That's okay. Figure it out. So... shit. Okay. Guess I am going to actually have to mine copper by hand. Love that. Alright, so we're going to mine a little copper. We'll do it by hand. Be able to pick up some extra shit. And we'll be able to get that steam engine. I knew there was something missing. Couldn't quite put my finger on what it was. Did I not grab that? I can already tell this is going to be a pain in my ass.
You got to start tanning your balls, bro.
Hey, semantic. Wow. What up, though? Thanks for the follow. A little Factorio. A fucking weird map. I do not love this. But you know what? That's cool. That's gonna be alright. We're gonna make it. Maybe. Definitely gonna find out. Shit. I guess we'll find out here. Shit. I need more of that? Alright, cool. More copper mining. Get some copper in there. Nope, just stone. worked out pretty good, I think. Better than expected. Oh, this is already a big pain in my ass. Oh, God. I don't think I've ever had mapped this. I've only tried this game like maybe 2 or 3 times, but I don't think I've ever had a map that was this annoying. Holy shit, dude. Why? Truly do not understand. Cool. Well, I said it was going to be a short stream. Let's make that a promise. Definitely not a GG map, but we'll take it. All right. Listen, folks, I got to go to work tomorrow. But we will pick up where we left off with Factorio. Maybe have some better and brighter and more wonderful. My light went off again. Better and brighter and more wonderful content. It's been real. For sure. Hopefully, we'll be able to get back into streaming a little bit more regularly, though. I think this will be good, especially as things are popping off, shit's happening. It'd be a good time. But anyway, appreciate y'all coming out for sure. Best part about the stream is the raid. I think, in my opinion, I love it. So let's see. Let's see who we can raid out to in the first place here. Who's even on? I don't even know. Who even is on? Who's left? Jesus. I guess that's more the question, right? So who's left? All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I know you guys love this. We are gonna raid out to the homie, Epic Prawn. I do believe Prawn be streaming probably until way later in the evening. So here's how this works. If you are in Twitch chat, you're just gonna want to hang out. Good luck. If you're in Facebook, I don't know what the fuck you're doing in Facebook. Get over here on the website, chainsawccc.com. This is how we do. If you're on YouTube, I don't know what you're doing on YouTube. Good luck to you though. It's that's got to be lonely, right? That's why Taryn came over here to site chat. If you're on the website, here's how this works. When I say go, you're gonna refresh your browser. Actually, whenever I go to the starting soon screen, you're gonna refresh your browser. It's just as simple as that. And that's how we get over to the raid, folks. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. You're gonna love it. Yeah. Let's see. Prawn. Been going for a little bit here. Prawn runs a good channel, all in all. So you know. Looks like Prawn's been going for a little bit here. But Prawn runs a good stream. All right. Let's go do that. All right, we'll start the raid. And again, if you are in YouTube, you want to get your ass over here to chainsawccc.com /live. If you're in Facebook, again, same thing. Get your ass over here. I don't know what the fuck you'd be doing over there anyway. If you're on the website, you're going to want to refresh your browser now because it is raid time. Anyway, until next time, we'll catch you on the flippity fling flong. If you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, whatever. If you're make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. All the good things, all the wonderful things. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for coming out. And don't forget to subscribe on the website, chainsawccc.com /memberships. And you too can get a spicy meatball membership. But anyway, we'll catch y'all on the flippity fling flong and rock and roll. Site chat. Refresh your browser for the raid. Oh shit. I forgot that's not how that one works. Okay, hang on. Shit. Refresh your browser for the raid.